of anything. It's our first official day from the start of the day of being done with the house, the kitchen, I should say.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I am currently, and I have the coincide of the day off I took because last week was awful. Not awful. It was stressful.
Gotcha.
So so because I am making this a day off, I am doing a maximum amount of chilling and went out to uh, the pub at the corner and grabbed lunch and a drink with Ben, and then came back. I vacuumed the house so I could let the cats out. Tomorrow I'm mopping and some shit, but today was just being chill. I'm about to actually play some either Titanfall or Starfield. I'm not sure I'm gonna play yet.
Titanfall, you.
How dare you?
I just didn't know
Titanfall got
you just
popular again.
didn't know you played Titanfall.
I used to play it a lot. I
Okay.
just never played it on PC. But it was like literally $3, and there had been a big old update out of the blue, like the clear blue sky.
Uh-huh.
So people are playing it again, including me, because again it was like $3. We had it on Xbox One, we had it on PlayStation 4 and 5, and now we're like, well, it's PlayStation 4, but we're playing it on 5. And yeah, and I'm like, it was literally $3 last weekend, so I bought it.
Oh.
So, but I'm really ass at it because I have no muscle memory for mouse and keyboard, and I haven't played it in like 3 years. Besides the fact, so I'm actually just booty butts.
Well, that's fine.
Also, it is hot as balls in here at the moment. It's not even that hot.
Yeah, it's actually
Just hot
been
itch.
reasonable here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute that. I can probably just have to close it entirely. I don't want to close it entirely though, but it's using up my computer space, and I need to use my computer space to stream. So I'm gonna have to close it. I gotta close the bandwidth. That's why I ventilated it. It's not exactly what's happening. It's just I'm gonna play a game and I don't want my computer to burn out because I'm doing 5 things at once. Even though it probably can handle it just fine.
I imagine your new one can handle it, I'd imagine.
Yeah. I just don't know what the limits of this computer are. Is. I also don't know how to do English. English hard. I know my mouse is set up. So let's try Titanfall again and be really bad at it.
She's gonna be really bad at Titanfall. I can't wait to do this the entire time. You're gonna be like, check that, got that.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my usual Overwatch noises of jumped by like 5 people.
God, Overwatch. You know, I'm happy that you still like that game.
Ben still likes it too. He's playing on PS4, PS5 again.
Ben's playing it on console? Oh, I can't wear this hat while streaming. No. I can't wear this hat while streaming because it green screens out. Oh, I guess I didn't put the link in our Discord. Boop. Yeah, there we go. Not that you really need it again because it just pops up like it's the same link every time, but oh boy. Let me go put on a different hat. Alright. I had another hat sitting over there, so that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. Alright. What was I doing? Oh, that's right. I had to redraw the staff thing today because I changed the perspective on the handle, so I have to change the... Christine, I don't want to. Don't make me do it.
Do it.
No.
Titan loaded. Okay. Why is it so tiny? You were Windows before, and you're something stupid. What's going on here?
Alright, let me get the perspective figured out on this thing first.
Video.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think you're going to be very loud. Let me check OBS.
That's fine. But I want me loud.
Oh, no, you're coming in pretty good. Although you are doubling, so I better mute Discord. There we go.
Yes, mute Discord.
Alright, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, let's figure out my perspective here.
Oh, fuck. I can swear, right? So I'm gonna.
No, I'm known notoriously for never swearing ever.
During stream?
Yeah, I never swear, ever.
I don't know.
I swear all the time, Christina. I've tried doing the no swearing thing, but my brain just, I would have, it's just so much work for me to not say curse words.
Mm-hmm. Why is the music so loud?
Let's see, I can't really get off screen with these perspective lines, so I guess I'll just guesstimate some stuff here.
I'm not doing campaign, we're doing multiplayer. I have to figure out all this shit.
There we go. Only difference is now it's going to be facing an entirely different angle. Excellent. So now if I put this here... I have to put that there.
I keep getting like emails, and no one appears to pay attention to the fact that I'm not working today. I'm like, can you do this?
You're really important, Christina. Everybody needs your input on everything. Don't you know that? Christina, don't you know that you're important? Christina.
Apparently.
Christina, don't you know? You don't know you're beautiful, but you remember that fucking song?
Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah, what's up, Rivers? How you doing, bud? I've got my bud Christina on the horn today. She's an actual artist who actually like gets paid to do art.
I mean, didn't you get a commission before? You got a commission once, didn't you? Twice?
I have been commissioned, yeah, twice.
Yeah, you got a commission. That's paid for art.
Yeah. Sure. Actually, I can't deprave myself. You'll bully me.
I can't. Hey, I mean, everyone's got to do it once. What did I do that I was like, once I realized the guy was getting his jollies off on it, I'm like, no, we're done.
Okay, you're like, I can't do weird kink stuff.
You know, I didn't think it was a kink until I realized it was a kink. Then I'm like, nope, we're done. No more commission from you. Totally done. But yeah, he wanted characters in straitjackets, and I'm like, we're done. I'm done. I know what you're doing with this. I'm not gonna do this for you. You can find somebody else to do this.
Find somebody else to do your weird to play to your fantasies.
Mm-hmm.
I can't talk.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta remember how boxes work. This thing is boxy on purpose. Gotta remember how boxes work.
Let me finish saying this work email. Because I'm definitely, I know it's on there. I know they can see it on the calendar that I'm not working today, but for some reason I was like, can we have this thing? I'm like, just go talk to the partner on the show.
Go talk to somebody else. I'm busy.
It's not that I'm busy. It just we mark on the calendar when people are working or not working, and I'm clearly marked off today. So it's like they're emailing me asking me for stuff. I'm like, guys, it's my day off. I asked for this day off like 3 or 4 days ago.
Is that no? That would go all the way through. Yeah. Okay. I'm remembering how boxes work now.
I'm gonna send that email out. I'm not trying to ignore them, but today is a day off for me. So
I'm not trying to ignore them. Ignores them.
yeah, no, it definitely says Christina H out today. It clearly says that I'm not there today. So
Clearly says, I'm not
Yes.
here today, leave me alone.
I mean, I'm always around, and I told them if they can't get a hold of the other TD on the show, let me know, and I will hop on and send it to them.
No, it's not Splatoon, Cam, and I know the stream info is correct. It doesn't say I'm playing Splatoon. And whenever I posted in your Discord that I was streaming, I also said art. So don't sit here and try to kink shame me. Kink shame? No. That's what we were talking about earlier. Don't try to
There's
convince...
11,000 people playing on the computer. That's pretty good. Especially for like a
I thought you were saying there's 11,000 people in my stream for a second, and I was like, woohoo! Where?
You get 11,000? It's 11,000.
If I get 11,000, that would be insane.
I'm trying to figure out who would get 11,000.
I don't know any art streamers who would get a... Well,
No,
Rubber
not,
Ross probably.
Art streams?
Rubber Ross probably.
Maybe Ross.
The other Ross, the Ross Draws, that's like...
Ross, yeah.
Yeah, he'd probably
I
get a
asked him
lot.
his brushes.
Some VTubers? Oh, some VTubers might, you're right. Drawfee? I
Yeah.
don't think Drawfee even gets that much. Oh, hey, Donut. Definitely real Donut and not somebody pretending to be Donut. What's up?
I'm gonna stop myself from snapping.
I'm gonna...
Some
I
snack.
think I'm gonna keep this bottom here, but I
Big
gotta
ass
figure out the new...
pizza waiting.
A big old peachy.
Well, we were at Sprouts yesterday because we went to the contractor that came in to fix the last two things left so fast and was gone so early that we had time to go to the studio because we were also having a poster signing and I wanted to make sure I was there for that. So everyone went around a table, signed posters. Oh my god, this is so loud. Hold on.
Sprouts, like
I'm gonna
Dylan
get-
and
I'm gonna
Dylan
get
and
shot in the
Cole
face, that's
Sprouts.
Okay, but this is so loud. Jeez. Holy crap, that's loud.
Put a circle
Okay,
in the
I'm gonna
middle.
get shot in the face. What gun is this?
Which drawn?
What
This
weapon?
is my character Skipper. I drew him once, not really thinking about the perspective. That's this sketch here, which is still
we're
turned
using
on.
EPG? Okay.
Yeah, so I drew this, and this was the original perspective of his staff hammer thing, which is not final at all. I just drew it in because I was ideating. Well, the perspective was completely wrong on it, so now I'm having to fix the perspective. I love Splatoon. It's such an inktastic game. Oh, boy. It is surprising Donut's not here, but yeah, she's probably got her own things going on.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Well, everybody, we're gonna lose Christina. She was here for so
Oh.
long.
Oh, I got him!
But that means Ben is now free to be mine.
It's not.
That's not what that means at all.
No.
You don't think Ben would come crawling into my arms should he lose you? That's what I'm banking on.
I'm hoping he loses his entire mind.
I'm hoping my husband becomes a pile, a worthless, withering pile after my loss. Unable to go on without me.
No, I would hope he'd be fine. Oh, this man erased me. That's what happened.
Oh no, Rip Risu. Perspective,
I'm
yay. Yeah, I know, Cam. You're seeing my very rudimentary understanding of perspective here.
Is that Camwing in your chat? I can't see your chat right now.
Yeah, Cam's in my chat. I'm just showing my whole ass right
Cam.
now. Oh god, is this where the... This has got to be about where the perspective line is ending.
Jesus.
That's got to be about where it's at, huh? Hey? Yeah, sure.
Double kill. I'm out.
Damn, she's sick with it. So... That's the bottom, that's the top.
There's a Titan out here somewhere.
So it would go back this way? Wait, what did I draw up here? It would go back that way. I drew other perspective
Damn,
lines.
good with it.
All those years of Overwatch are paying off, Christina. You know how to
I
point
played
and
Titanfall
click.
before I played Overwatch.
Well, yeah, but you're pointing and clicking. You're doing it.
This is like 30 times faster than anything you'd ever do in fucking Overwatch.
Obviously has never
I
played.
blew myself up.
Obviously has never played
Case in point, I
Genji.
killed myself.
This is better than anything I ever do in Overwatch. Dies.
Nice. I mean, it is true though. Like I was of all my damn it, he was right above my head. Of all like the FPSs I've ever played, this was actually the one I excelled at the most. But I have no muscle memory for mouse and keyboard, like zero, because I've played everything on either the Xbox or the PlayStation. So playing it right now, and I could get a controller, but I don't wanna. The only thing I'm using controller for right now on my computer is oh, nice, is fucking what is it called?
Energy.
Starfield. And whenever I'm in my ship in Starfield, I'm playing on a controller. So you're gonna have to deal with my really not able to use words good thing right now because I'm in the middle of a game being chased by 5 people.
I've been friends with you for long enough, Christina. I know you're not able to use words.
I am pretty bad at words, actually. Well, even when I'm fully focused.
It's true.
I'm pretty bad, yeah.
It's okay.
Look, I know my Titan's ready. I'm not gonna call it down because they have 3 and I have 1.
We love you all the same.
Damn it. These mans are better at it than I am. This man killed me with a pistol? For reals?
WGA and the studios taking on Hollywood strike could end. Christina, do you know anything about that?
They're talking, but there's also the chance that they're. Ooh, there's also. Sorry. I'm dying constantly over and over again. For those in Cody's chat, I'm not actually dying or passing a kidney stone. I'm just playing a video game, and these are the sounds I make.
Although you would be perfectly reasonable in believing she's doing either and or both.
Right, at the same time. Oh, lordy, heaven. Nope, 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 nope. Mm-mm. Fuck off.
That's actually the sounds of forming a union. That's what it sounds like to make a union in LA.
So they are talking, but there's a suspicion that the studios, the AMTA, could be doing it to make themselves seem good, and when they walk away, specifically when the writers walk away, or if the studios walk away, it's to break the will of the writers by making them hopeful and then making it not happen.
Sure.
So there's
some dishonest play there.
Yeah, it could be like a media blitz, basically.
Gotcha. Alright, that's gonna be good enough for me. Let's get some line art on top of this.
I don't know what Titan is this. What are you using?
It's the,
Oh.
What are those dark lines? Where are those coming from? Did I draw something on the wrong layer? Oh, is that like note? Oh, I remember. I did like a little thing where I was trying to... Yeah, that's where that was. Okay, well, I'm gonna get rid of that.
I see you, buddy.
Oh, yeah, I'm streaming. Everybody can see me, Christina.
Oh, that's how I dash. Ooh.
That's how I do a basic mechanic in the game. You know, honestly, I kind of thought you and Ben would have tried out Armor Core, the new one.
I thought about it. I just, when I was watching it, I'm like, man, I wish this was Titanfall and not this game. And then Titanfall got a random update, and I was like, oh, that fixes all my problems.
What is that update for Titanfall, anyways? 'Cause I saw.
We don't know. There's a mystery. There's like a mystery multiplayer game now that wasn't there before, and people are really, really hopeful. Also, there was something in the Apex code that people saw that everyone was wondering what the fuck that was about. Ooh.
I mean, Apex and Titanfall take place in the same world. So
100%, yes.
It wouldn't be surprising if they did either do like just a big
If
crossover
something
thing,
is coming,
or if
something
maybe
could
they
be
want to
coming.
do like a... I mean, people have been clamming for Titanfall 3 for years, so...
people want it so bad. I want it very badly. Everyone I know wants it. We played, this is like one of the most played FPSs for me before Overwatch existed. And the only reason I played Overwatch so much is I had friends to play with.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Mm.
I didn't play hundreds of hours of Overwatch the month it came out.
Right.
Dude, we did play a lot of freaking Overwatch,
We
dude. Oh my god.
whole weekends was just devoted to just Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to talk about the whole paychecks devoted to Overwatch, though. Me and Nick, we fiended on that hard for a little while.
Yeah.
In a really unhealthy way.
We played so much. Oh, he was a Scorch. I did a stupid. I didn't know.
Yeah, I think I actually own Titanfall 2. I never played it, but I think I bought it on sale at one point because I wanted to play the campaign.
I'm not gonna jump on your ass again. I learned my lesson the first time, brother.
Because I hear the campaign is really good in that game.
Oh, the campaign's phenomenal.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
How dare you? Oh, he knew what I was doing.
Yeah, I want to play Titanfall 2 campaign at some point. I really want to.
I'll play multiplayer with you.
I'm not going to play multiplayer.
How dare you?
I don't like multiplayer FPSs usually. Like I like.
You play Overwatch.
I used to play Overwatch. I came back to it whenever Overwatch 2 came out because you guys were playing it, and I disliked it so much that I stopped playing it. There's not a single speck of Overwatch left on my PC.
Oh, they got me.
Titanfall 2 is made for the player. Says the person who is head deep in Splatoon. We said first person shooters, Cam.
That's fair.
Also, I'm not that deep in Splatoon. Not compared to some that I know. I do like Splatoon though. I do still play it. I'll usually hop in at least like once a day, just long enough to get my like daily like bonus XP in so I can complete the catalog. But optimally, that's turning the game on for 5 minutes and then saying, "Okay, I'm done." Because it does not take. Because you only need one win in any game mode to get your big bonus for the day, which is nice.
Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, I want to see if I can get Bowser on the cat tree. Let's see if I can get Bowser on the cat tree. Bowser.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
What's this, Bowser? What's this? Did I bring a bunch of cat treats in here for you?
They're gonna get away.
Oh, yeah, there's a boy. Look, right here.
No.
I got Bowser on the cat
No.
tree.
Hey, we won that game.
I gave the boy a snack.
I know, low battery. Hey, I won a game, alright.
Look at him. Look at him
I
eat
wasn't
his
dead
treat.
last. Someone else was dead
Little
last.
boy. My little man. Thanks, Niji. I'm a real Twitch streamer now. I have a cat to get people to watch my videos.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
by the way,
now just give me a few
Right.
years and I'll make him drink alcohol on stream and I'll get popular because everyone's trying to cancel me.
Mm.
His name is
I was
Bowser,
gonna
so
say-
I can do the cat throwing thing where I grab him by the tail and spin him around. That would make me
Please don't
super
throw your cat.
popular on oh my god, I'd blow up so hard.
Don't throw your cat, please. Alright, hold on one second. I gotta mute because I need to switch earbuds because my earbuds are getting tired. Hold on. one
Christina
second.
abuses buds.
Shush.
God, who was that? Who even was that like got in trouble like I think last year or earlier this year maybe? Time is completely away from me. But she she both gave her cat alcohol on stream and she also like would take her cat anytime it climbed on her and she would throw it off of her and stuff. Ugh. If you're gonna have a pet, don't do shit like that to them. Try to get out of this idea of making every line like perfectly straight and everything. Like, I want to have some of my lines be kind of ugly and like not perfect, right? Because it has that more hand drawn feel to it. I used to be obsessed with how clean digital art can make things look, but now I want some more of that texture back. That's why I use like this like kind of knobbly pen and stuff like that. Whoop. This is not perfectly straight. Yeah, it's not perfectly straight. Like my mom. That joke makes no context if you don't know that my mom had a gay face or a bi face. It's gonna be the one stream that my mom comes in and be like, I did not have a bar face. It's like, Mom, you definitely dated a woman. I imagine like put that a straight line in your drawing and it ends up standing out really bad. Yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of do. Like all these lines, like right here, like all these all these like long kind of wobbly background lines. If I just had one line back here, like if I drew this whole line right here, just did like that, it looks so weird. It stands out so much compared to all these like hand drawn lines that are more like knobbly and kind of shapy. And it's not that it's unappealing or anything. At least not like if you did all of your lines perfectly straight. It's not that that's unappealing. It's just not what I want out of my work, you know? Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like one of my exercises that I do whenever I remember to do my exercises is like I will straight up just be like, whoops. Try to draw a straight line this way. And then after I do like a bunch of these, and try not to do them too fast to work on like hand control. And then after I do a bunch of those, I'll do this way. Obviously, my up and downs are a little bit more straight than my lefts and rights. It's kind of hard to do left and rights for me. I gotta work on that motion some more. But then you also have like the what's that other exercise people do? They'll make a bunch of boxes like this, and then they'll do like the diagonals, like the hatching and stuff, and then sometimes they'll do like the circles. They'll do the zigzags, like try to make the zigzags perfect all the way across. Like I see a lot, like I've done like all these drills and stuff, and I need to do them again to work on my pen control. It's just I fell out of doing them. I need to do them on like a daily basis, just to like build up that muscle memory. Even if I don't draw a lot that day, I just need to do this kind of stuff more often, because it would just make everything go a lot faster. My control is a lot better than it used to be. It used to take me a long time to get lines I was even kind of happy with. Oh, what did I do? I accidentally hit my blender. Whoops.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
I heard noises downstairs as I was getting some other stuff done and realized that there's the Roomba's still going. I thought it would be done by now, but still trucking. It's learning the house because the house it's in a new place, and it's learning an entirely new layout to how the house is. So, yeah. I didn't think.
Anytime
it's
somebody
gonna take a while for it to learn.
Anytime somebody talks about their machines like learning stuff now, I just can't get that the Hi-Fi Rush joke out of my head. Where it's like the coffee maker the coffee maker's in the middle of a firmware update. Why does the coffee maker need a firmware update?
Yeah, no, the Roomba. So not only do we not have it in the same place, well, that room is not what it looks like because the room we used to have it in was the useless room that we destroyed.
Oh, hi, Bowser. Wow, you got up here fast, buddies.
So, the Roomba is now in, like, the hallway, and the house is completely different from what it knew, so it's gonna take, like, 2 or 3 more times for it to actually understand what the house looks like. It has no idea. Very confused.
I might do the mechanically straight line for these. Ugh.
It is cloudy today. Like, really cloudy.
With a chance of meatballs?
No.
Oh. I watched Spider-Verse with the commentary on last night.
Which one?
That's a good point. Across the Spider-Verse.
There you go. I'm like, oh yeah. Wait, no, they're both called Spider-Verse.
Yeah, I watched that with the commentary turned on, and boy howdy, it sure is funny how often Lord says, yeah, we were changing that up to the last minute, and it's like,
Meanwhile, there's still like the rotting corpse of like a VFX artist on the floor from, being worked to death.
One of the behind-the-scenes things they did talked about how there was 800 VFX artists on that movie.
It's just, the movie looks like it has 800.
That's not unbelievable. It's just like at the same time you're like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you know it's true, but you're like, Jesus Christ, are you serious? I didn't know this, but all in the beginning of the after the cold open where it has Miles's notebook kind of being animated, and then all the spot scenes, like all the spot vision scenes, those were Titmouse.
Oh, good job, Titmouse.
Yeah, I didn't know Titmouse worked on the movie, so hearing that I was like, oh, cool.
The Advocate Network has just shy of 800 people on. It's not bad. Oh, I don't know any other networks.
And at the same time, TMNT put out an artistically amazing movie and not killing their employees. Yeah, I do think there is a bit of a difference there, just because TMNT definitely had way less VFX than Spider-Verse did. But it
also has a smaller fan base. Than Spider-Man, it has a smaller fan base.
Oh, yeah. Bowser! Bowser's playing with the cables.
I don't know what he did, but I'm sure he catted.
He's playing with
not to say that it doesn't deserve a larger fan base, because it does.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm actually ancient, so I was alive when it first appeared. I think only Cam is probably the only other one in that chat, unless I'm missing somebody that is also as ancient.
I don't know how old the people in my chat are.
Cam's like the same. Cam's similar to my age, if not the same age.
The only reason I know how old Donut is because she accidentally doxed her age. But no, there is no reason why, with all the money and stuff they have, they shouldn't have put that much stress on their workers for the sake of getting the movie out earlier. That is absolutely ridiculous.
Sony is not a fun taskmaster. They've proven that before.
Okay, is that all the line art?
Why you're so twitchy today?
I need to erase.
She's all twitchy today, and I think it's because she probably made her arthritis hurt because she ran around last night like a dumbass.
Yeah, Bowser's been doing this thing lately where he will do the cat zoomies at certain times, But
Mm.
I just got like new couches and stuff. And by new couches, I mean my mom got a new couch and I took her old ones.
Yep. Pass them around.
Yep, just pass him around. And he can't do his normal Zoomies path because he's like, he gets to the new couches and he's like, what are these things? Father, what happened to the old couch? Which, the old couch is in here actually now behind the green screen.
We, since the cats, when we were letting the cats out earlier before we had them locked up for a few days recently, they're free to go now. Now they can do whatever they want, and we probably don't have to lock them up ever again, except for like tomorrow when I'm gonna mop, because the floor still hasn't been mopped since construction. But now that they can go downstairs, they have zoomies all over the house now, and I don't know if you remember how fast Servo is, but he is actual fast as fuck boy when he wants to be.
Servo's very quick.
Will just he's very fast, and he will tear ass down the stairs like 5 at a time, hit the floor at the bottom without missing a beat, and then just be across the entire house in a second. You haven't seen the full layout of this house yet. But yeah, the house is long, and he'll just run down the whole hallway.
Yes,
it's also a giant circle. The whole house is one big circle. So.
Those are my favorite types of houses, though. I remember I remember growing up in the first house. No, Bowser, what are you doing? Oh, he hit buttons. Oh.
He always hits buttons. Why do you let him hit buttons?
I don't let him. He just starts walking around on the desk. And he's fast and wily. He's hard to catch. If you want to open up my stream real quick, if you don't already have it open, the layout of the old trailer.
It's Pokemon 151 day.
Oh, Bowser.
Wait, is it?
Okay.
Is it 151 right now?
I don't know.
I think it is. Is it Pokemon day?
Like the layout of my old trailer it was a double wide trailer. This is gonna be really quick and sketchy, but we always came in through a door right here. And then there was kind of like probably about half the length of it. There was the laundry room kind of area here in the walkway. And then there was a kitchen area here. And then the living room kind of like had this shape to it where it was like linoleum and then carpet. And there was a door here that went into the master bedroom. Somewhere between the master bedroom and here, in the space I didn't create, there was a master bathroom that would cut into this area. And then back here, there was my room, my brother's room, and then a bathroom. Ow, Bowser! I think his bat claw just got my leg. And then a bathroom. But you could do this little lap around the house where you would go through this way. That was always kind of fun. I liked that layout of that place. It was very economical. Sorry I didn't grow up on Teletubbies. Jeez. God dang kids and your god dang Ninja Turtles. Oh, God. Did y'all see the announcement for the Turtles show that they're doing?
Yeah, we know someone who's on it. So do you. I'm not going to name names right now, but we'll talk about it later.
Sure. But they announced
we know somebody on it.
They showed that they're going to be doing a Turtles show in the style of that show.
It's supposed to take place between the two films.
That makes sense. I just realized I erased some wrong lines. Bowser, you bastard. Bowser!
Oh, did you see the cool thing I posted to Discord about how our neighbor had the voice of Donatello over and we had no idea?
Yeah, you told me. There we go.
Yeah,
I need these lines back. Here we go. I have to redraw that circle now. Excellent.
I'm gonna get killed.
So I need to erase these lines here.
Where is he? Where is he?
Because that's how holding something works.
It's just a meat grinder in the corner. What's happening?
Are they going to air in the right order? I don't know. I would hope so, unlike Rise of the TMNT did.
That's usually the channel's fault, not the studio.
Oh, obviously, but still. You would think that they would know not to air episodes in the wrong order. Bowser, you little menace.
May I do an industry thing in your stream because I'm here and I can and you're my good friend?
I don't care.
Good. Hey everyone in Cody's stream. Big City Greens airs tomorrow. It's first episode of season 4. You should watch it on the Disney Channel. I'm done.
Big City
Concluded.
Greens. Big City Greens is good.
I love my show so much. It causes me so much aggravation, but I can't give it up. I love it too much. This team is actually mollywopping us. We are getting our ass kicked.
You are on like the funniest show on Disney.
We're the best show on the channel. Sorry, Ben. I know you can hear me. But
Well, I mean, the frustrating thing about that is like that show's really, really good too, and it is.
It is, and it doesn't get any love. It gets
No.
love. It's very frustrating.
How dare
All
it's
their songs are better than our songs.
Oh.
Just hands down.
Yeah, for
Their
free.
songs
There's
are
no.
better than any Big City Green song. I love but we
no
can't compare to
question
their
there.
fucking music. Like Joe does a very good job on our show. Joe, our composer, but like their songs are better.
Love you some Big
And
City
it's not like
Greens.
that. I guess it's not fair to compare because it's a different show. Like it's a different mood.
Are there any visuals for it yet? Is it going to be 2D? No, I imagine that TMNT show is going to be 3D. But
it's going to be probably 3D.
It's gonna look like the movie did, but it's probably gonna be a little bit more limited in its animation.
Which
if I had
is
to guess.
good and fine because honestly, if you look at the movie, it translates well to TV because of how simple and like not highly lit or detailed it is. It's detailed as far as texture, but those textures are light compared to other kinds of texture.
A lot of the work in that is gonna be the textures, and that texture stuff is already baked into the characters.
Like that'll translate to television very well.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, where'd you come from?
I'm not at all worried about how that's gonna look on TV.
No. I worry about how it's written, but not how it looks. Can I not go through this window?
Oh, I can work with that circle. Control T. Control D. Select.
I just grenaded myself. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Nobody has the no.
No one's watching me, because I'm not streaming this anywhere, so. It's fine.
God dang kids in your goddamn green cities. I asked the problem is that cities aren't green enough.
What did you say, Ben?
Did Ben hear us talking shit?
Ben heard. Oh, because I think he's in your chat.
Oh.
So he heard my dying in stereo.
Ben's in the chat and he didn't even say hi.
I think he's in your chat. Is he in your chat? Ben, are you in his chat? I may have outed Ben.
Wow. He could even be like lurking.
He is technically at work, to be fair.
He can't type 4 letters at work. Hi, Ben. Am I ready to merge this down to the line art layer? I think so. I'll regret it later if I did it wrong. Nope, only more or less than 4 letters. Oh, okay, gotcha. I guess I can't argue with that. Back in my day, we had Steven Universe. Those were the days.
God, you all are just infants. Actual babies.
My head's so itchy because I haven't had time to shave lately. I haven't shaved my dome in so long. I need to, though. It's getting annoying.
I was definitely last place on that game. That team whooped my ass.
Nope. Control D.
I got smooshed.
Oh, damn it, Cody. There we go.
Do I get a tick? Oh, just shy of ticks. Sad.
Oh, that's the wrong layer. Better not do that. There we go. That's the right layer. Cool.
Is my mic on? Can anyone hear me? Oh,
I can hear you. Goddamn kids in your goddamn Captain Planets. Steven Universe
There you
smoked
go.
cigar. Haven't heard that name in years.
Someone said Captain Planet. That's the right place.
Alright, Grandma.
That is the correct place.
I
Someone's
say that.
ancient like me. It's like,
I say that they still aired Captain Planet on Boomerang when I was a kid.
yeah, that's Boomerang. It was on a regular TV. It was on Saturday morning cartoons for me, and it was not in Syndicate.
Oh, do I have Skipper's color reference on here? I don't think I do. Let's see. I'm sure I posted it somewhere. I have to go get it off of like Twitter or something, but.
Server timed out. It did the thing.
Nope, I don't have Skipper's art reference. Okay, back to the dead site.
This little computer is doing pretty good. It gets hot, but it should get hot for what the insides are.
That's
It's also got big ass fans for a little computer.
That's what she said?
Wow.
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 Nick was supposed to hop on, but I think he's still doing audio stuff, so.
That or he fell asleep again.
No, I told him I was in voice chat. So we were gonna hang out in voice chat because he was, getting work done and stuff. I'm like, I'll be in voice chat if you want to hang out. 'Cause I know he's in the slog of it right now.
Yeah, poor guy.
And
is he still working on stuff for
Yes. Cody.
I'm here. My brain just stopped working.
I see.
the go place,
Patreon?
no, the other thing, go place thing, the doodle house it, the where's he what's it, the who's he bosoms, the
I don't know how to help you.
blinkety blaps. I don't know how to help me either. Did I never? Oh, there we go. There's the old color pass I did for Skipper a long time ago. Boy, howdy. Some elements of this I still like. Other elements of it, I'm glad I changed. I'm glad I've updated them. Yeah. There's Skipper's updated design. He's having a stroke. Yeah. Alright. Alright. We'll put it up there. Ref. What layer is this? It's nothing. What layer is this? That's line art. Call this mask. Put a layer over top of that. Make a folder. Put that in the folder. Layer. Romper. I know it's not called a romper, but I'm calling it a romper here.
Oh, look at this guy trying to get me to post things to Threads. No. No.
I started trying to do Threads, but I kind of backed off of it pretty quick.
I still gotta post shit to Blue Sky. I'm failing. I'm bad at posting things, which is why I have no online presence.
Hat, same color. Okay. Selection. Expand. Oh wait, no, I don't need to expand this because I'm doing the layer underneath. Never mind. Wait, I do because I did the line art. Damn it. Expand. I didn't select his little thigh meat there. Whoops.
Mm.
Cody, if you know anyone who needs codes, I got 4 of them. I've got 3 of them, dog.
I probably have 1 or 2 sitting there because I haven't done anything.
The only thing crazier than the camera angle you choose for this is the fact you're actually pulling it off. Thanks. Skipper has Jinbei vibes. Dude, I was like, I was working on Skipper, and like while I was working on Skipper, his initial design is whenever I was watching through One Piece, like before I got to Jinbei, and as soon as I got the Jinbei, I was like, oh no, 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 no. But I was like, he's different enough. He's different. Go away. What is that even? I was like, he's different enough. He's fine. He's different enough. He's fine. I just have to believe that he's different enough and people won't say I copied Jinbei's design. Alright. Next color. This one. Do I want the hat to be a different color than the outfit, or do I want the hat to be the same color? Probably make the shoestrings a different color at least. Ignore the ugly ass shoestrings. They're fine. They're fine. Nobody has to know. They're fine. Cuffs, boots. Got to fix that. That's fine. Grab those parts I didn't select because I'm stupid. Oh god. You know what I've been wanting to do for so long, but I haven't done it yet? I want to do a video where I go back and I show off all my old art that I did in high school. In like early college, because I still have those like speed paints that I did uploaded to one of my YouTube channels, like the one I use for just like watching YouTube. And like there are elements of it where like you can definitely see where like I've went from there, but at the same time it's like, man, I really did just do whatever I wanted and feel like I was more creative back then. God dang kids, your tweeters, your strings. Back in my day, we had MySpace. Still have to log into my LiveJournal account. It uses the Hotmail. Oh, boy. Do I like the darker hat? I think I like the lighter hat.
Damn it.
I remember whenever I had a Hotmail account. I mean, I guess I probably still do. I don't think they ever get rid of those
It's still probably
things.
active. I don't know how they ever deactivate that shit.
I don't remember any of the information for it
I
at
know
all.
someone who still has an AOL account. Actually, I'm not sure if they still do, and I don't really know them that well because they hated me. But I knew they used AOL.
Do you
It
think
was
people?
a person I know existed.
Do you think it's weird that every artist has a layer that they have to constantly name skin?
I don't. You're just weird. Take that.
You never been painting and you're like, oh, I better put the skin tone on a different layer just in case?
Most of my characters don't have skin tones.
I guess it's true. You draw furries.
I draw critters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't have that. Sad. Alright, let's one load out. Next load out.
Ooh, skin's so bright. I might have to tone that down a little bit.
How do I set what my... Oh, there's the boost. Alright.
There we go. That's a little... Yeah, there we go. That works better.
Backup battery.
Yeah,
It's like
there
gonna
we
wait till I
go.
earn backup battery. Oh, they're all 125.
I usually have one base color layer. I usually just have a flats in a layer. Ow! Bowser! Ow! You little bastard!
It's scratched.
He keeps climbing up my leg, which is fine because his front paws are clipped, but his back feet... He hasn't let me clip his back feet in a minute, so whenever he uses his back feet to kick off of me, he scratches up my legs. Because I wear shorts. You named him Bowser? Yeah. Because Bowser...
It was not Bowser for a
It was
second.
not Bowser for a second. Then I learned what my cat was. No, the reason why I named him Bowser is because if you think about it, think about it. Bowser from Mario is kind of like a cat in the sense that all he does, everything he does for the sake of attention, and if he doesn't get what he wants, he pouts. So, that was my logic. Eyes, teeth. The reason why I do my layers like this is so that whenever I go back and, whenever I go back and start doing like the rendering and stuff, I can just select the layer that like the thing I'm working on is, and then it has a mask automatically made and I don't have to make one.
And the raven's outside.
Wah.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
You ever think about how Edgar Allan Poe was like, so says the raven, and then you just hear the raven go, Wah. It's like, yes, very threatening, Edgar. Very threatening.
Yeah. Is kind of a Spitfire ass up close or far away? I think it's good far away, but really terrible up close. So let's do the alternator. I have to buy it.
Bowser's running around on the back of the Bowser's running around on the table back there, on the couch back there. I think he's treating it like a giant scratching thing now. Which, to be fair, my cousin who had it before me, I think his cat did the same thing, so I'm like, whatever. The thing was never known for looking good, that's for sure. Ugly old futon. The raven on my head, it thirsts for blood. Ah, dude, I'm so excited for, if you guys, I know I've talked about this before, but I'm part of Teague's Catches Patreon, and he has a new tier. It's a shirt tier where every 3 months he sends us a custom shirt. And let me go to Blue Sky. That's probably where I'll find it fastest. His latest shirt design is going to be coming this way, and he has them in his shop. But let me pull up the shirt design. Teach.art. Yes. So here is. Oh, come here. Whoop. Here is the actual like art that that's gonna be on the. He's doing a whole collection of them, but the one that we're getting sent through the shirt club is the Raven one. So like these are gonna be like little dudes. You can get them in prints and stuff. They're really cool. Does he have a link to his shop? He does. Here we go.
We ordered our pins today. Well, we haven't gotten the invoice.
Yeah,
yet,
these are the shirts. And the Raven one is the one that we're getting. So on the back is the big Raven, and then on the front is the little badge Raven, which is the one that I voted for. But all of these are cool. He actually didn't put the snake or the frog in the chalice on the vote, if I remember correctly. So these are new. These are ones I kind of want. The Plague of Frogs and the snake one. Am I gonna buy 2 more shirts from him? Maybe I will. I don't know.
Hey Cody.
What's up?
New cards are showing up. Someone just posted.
New Lorcana cards. More spoilers.
More spoilers.
Ooh. Oh, Cogsworth is getting an actual character card?
Cogsworth, the prince. I assume that's the prince from Snow White. I think that's the prince from Snow White.
He's the only one. He's the only one who doesn't have like a name, I think.
Yeah, he doesn't have a legitimate name, so it has to be the prince from Snow White. And then
because Snow White was so generic,
Rue.
it was like the prince, the queen.
Yeah. Yeah, Tigger and Rue have a action called Bounce.
Ooh, little reference to the Tigger movie.
This Cogsworth is a shift card, which means another Cogsworth.
Which means you're going to be making another Cogsworth. That's cool.
Yeah, there's at least one other Cogsworth.
What color did I make his eyes? You know it's been a long time since I've looked at my own character's color keys. Oh, he had the blue.
It's
Okay.
getting dark, which means I can go downstairs and take more pictures of the kitchen, because I think our contractor wants that.
Oh, I think that's why I made the hat dark in the first place, is because the eyes were also blue. There's like a lot of blue in one spot. Maybe the darker blue will work better than up in the eye zone. If I keep the hat that color. Yeah, probably. I think I like that more.
I will be right back. I just realized I don't know how long that pizza takes to cook, and I need to go find that out. BRB.
Bowser, if you want up, just use your words. Why am I paying for those cat speech lessons if you're not gonna use them? Oh, hey, buddies. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute, dude. Stop it. I want to be mad at you right now because you hurt my leg. Quit being cute. We'll just put all the mouth stuff in one layer. Oh, Bowser. Started dating someone recently. We seemed to hit it off well enough, but the unthinkable happened. Yeah? But the unthinkable happened? Alright. Oh, he's gonna make you play Kingdom Hearts? Oh, no. Quick, break up with him. Break up with him. You don't deserve it. Be better. Be better. No, Aaron! Aaron! You deserve better!
Alright, back again. Still searching? I am.
Aaron, you're a high value man. You don't have to let this other guy make you play Kingdom Hearts if you don't want to. It's not worth it. Once you start, you'll never escape. I should know. It's been 20 years, Aaron. It's been 20 years I've been in this pit. I'll never make it out alive. It actually is one of the best action games in my opinion, though. I love Kingdom Hearts, unironically. Kingdom Hearts 2 is a goated game. Kingdom Hearts 3 is rough. Kingdom Hearts 3 is so rough after you've played 1 and 2. Like, it feels the best to play, but the story is... Oh, God. Cody, explain the lore of Kingdom Hearts?
No.
How do I want to commit to the bit?
No, it's such a long bit though. It'll be the next hour.
I mean, what else am I doing?
I mean, yeah, but...
So, the beginning of Kingdom Hearts. In Kingdom Hearts, we're gonna go in game order because honestly, that is the easiest way to do it.
Wait, are you doing main games or the 14,000 games in their entirety?
See, this is what shows that you don't understand, Christina, is that they are all main games to Nomura. This shows that you don't have the gumption to be a Kingdom Hearts fan.
I don't. That's why I'm not. I mean, I like the lore that I understand, but there's just so much.
Kingdom Hearts 1, you start off as Sora on this island, and him and his friends are building a little, very crappy little raft. But it's because they want to go on adventures to see other worlds, not other islands, name you other worlds. Because Riku has this inkling in his head that there are other worlds. Why? Who knows? Actually, I do know why. It's because Kairi was not born on the islands with them. They don't know where Kairi's from, and Kairi doesn't remember where she's from. Kairi being a little girl about the same age as Sora, and Riku being a year older than Sora. Then you have all the stuff that happens and then after that happens, while that's happening, we cut to scenes of Donald and Goofy wondering where the king is. Who's the king? It's Mickey Mouse. It's of course it's Mickey Mouse. It's got Disney in it. It's Mickey Mouse. And they get sent on a mission by Queen Minnie to go find King Mickey. And that's basically the whole like problem. However, the day before, our good friends Sora, Riku, and Kairi go on a little get ready to go on their adventure. What happens other than there's a giant storm and Riku gets and Riku is acting really weirdly evil for some reason, and Kairi turns into a hologram or a ghost or something. She just kind of gets disappeared, whoopsied, off to some other place. And Sora...
Whoopsied is putting it lightly.
Yeah, she gets whoopsied off to some other place. And Sora gets a hold of this magical weapon called the Keyblade. Why does he have a Keyblade? Because he is pure of heart. Which, if you know Sora, that's true. That poor boy doesn't have a dark thought in his head. Not yet, anyways. Because...
Not many thoughts at all, really.
Not a whole lot of things. He doesn't... That's not what he's here for. He's not put on this world to do things. But as the Destiny Islands get sucked away, he also gets sucked away. Where? To Traverse Town, the world where people whose worlds gets destroyed ends up going. Whoops, Destiny Island's been destroyed. There, he meets Donald and Goofy, and Donald and Goofy are like, yo, dog, we're supposed to find the Keyblade user. And then he's like, I guess that's me, but I gotta find my friends. And they're like, look, we're also going on this little quest thingy to find your friends. If you come with us, you'll definitely find your friends. At this point, though, Donald's just being a malicious little asshole and trying to use Sora exclusively for his own gains and not for any kind of, like, good heroic reason. Telling at the part where fears and lies melt away. Yeah, that's the whole game. So, at this point, we start our globe-trotting adventure. And by globe-trotting, I mean we hop to a bunch of different Kingdom Hearts worlds. Where Kingdom Hearts go a bunch of different worlds that are all Disney levels. And do they hold any real weight or value? No, none of them. Not really. Not at the end of the day. The only ones that hold any kind of legitimate value are the Destiny Islands. Or the Destiny Islands and Hollow Bastion and the End of the World. Those are all Kingdom Hearts specific worlds. They have nothing to do with Disney, except that Disney owns them technically, and so does Square. Maybe, I don't really know how their licensing thing works. It's a giant mess. Along the way, you do end up getting snippets of like Riku and Kairi here and there, and you find out that Riku is working for who else other than Maleficent, the greatest bad guy, who you kill, but she doesn't stay dead because it's Kingdom Hearts. Also, no, Pete doesn't show up until Kingdom Hearts 2. Never mind. Ignore that I was about to say something about Pete. Let's merge this down. And we'll name this Icon, I guess. And then this is going to be Boots. Let's see, where was I? Oh, yeah. So after you go to Hollow Bastion to go save Riku and Kairi, this is the only other substantial thing that happens besides the end of the game. You go to save Riku and Kairi, and you fight Riku, who's been taken over by some sort of dark malfeasance. And Cody is ChatGPT. I'm better than ChatGPT slightly. Also, thanks for cheering 100 bits for this, Cam. I'm sorry. But, anyways, we end up, at this point, Sora realizes that Kairi's heart has already been taken out of her body, because you need the 7 Princesses of Hearts to open the way to Kingdom Hearts, which is what the entire game was about, from the real bad guy, Xehanort, which is not a name that's gonna get confusing through the next few minutes. So, Xehanort, having taken Kairi's heart, Sora's like, well, I'm the hero, I must make a selfless sacrifice, gives Kairi his heart, and turns into a Heartless. And without Sora being there, Riku gets the Keyblade, who I am just now realizing we don't know is actually being controlled by Xehanort yet. Whoops, out of order. Oh, well.
Does it really matter?
Don't worry about it.
I mean, it does.
So Sora, you run around playing as a Heartless for a little while. It sucks. It's the worst part of the game. It's so boring. Heartless Sora is so useless. Which is kind of the point, because Sora, one of the most powerful hearts canonically in the game, gets turned into a fucking shadow. Which, if you know anything about Kingdom Hearts, the stronger your heart, the stronger of a Heartless you become. So he should have been like one of the badass Heartless, but whatever. Who cares? Me, I care a little bit. That would have been way cooler to play like a strong Heartless for a little while. Anyways, you get there, you find Kairi into the power of love and friendship or whatever garbage. Sora turns back into Sora. He's no longer a Heartless. What else is it? Oh yeah. And then you fight Riku again, you get the Keyblade back, and oh no, this body's useless now that Kingdom Hearts has already been discovered. Xehanort lets go of Riku, and Riku goes back to being normal but useless and kind of still angsty teenager guy. Then after that, you go to the end of the worlds, which is basically like a graveyard of like the leftover bits of other worlds, where you fight Xehanort and defeat Xehanort, and by defeating Xehanort, 3 things happens. Number 1, all the worlds that were destroyed by the Heartless up until this point get put back together, including Destiny Island. Then Riku, in a act of redemption, helps lock Kingdom Hearts. But he helps lock Kingdom Hearts. Who does he help lock Kingdom Hearts? Oh, it's none other than King Mickey. So now Riku and Mickey are trapped on the other side of Kingdom Hearts in the Realm of Darkness, which has not been named as of this point. Heartless Xehanort has been defeated. Wow, Cody, it's weird that you specified Heartless Xehanort. Yeah, don't worry about that yet. So, after that happens, we go on to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, not 2, because Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories takes place between 1 and 2, where we travel throughout this castle called Castle Oblivion. What happens in Castle Oblivion? You fight a bunch of nobodies called Organization 13. I don't even know if we get their name in that game. I think they're just supposed to be like a bunch of disparate bad guys. I don't think we have a name for them as of that point in the game. But while you're there, oh man, all Sora's memories gets taken away. You can't remember his friends? What? Well, at the end of the game, the person who was taking apart your memories, Naminé, starts putting your memories back together. By the way, anytime that you were thinking about Kairi in that game, you were actually thinking about Naminé, because Naminé was replacing your memories of Kairi with herself. For what reason? There's no real reason. We won't get to that at all, and it won't be confusing. I'm not on the line art layer. Whoops. So, let's see. Oh yeah. So you get there, Naminé realizes, oh no, I did a bad. I should probably fix it. And she starts putting all of Sora's memories back together. And this happens to take like a whole freaking year. Make a folder, put the background line art in there, name the folder BG. And what happens over the course of that year? Nothing important to Sora, but to other characters, i.e. Roxas, something really important does happen. In the sense that the entire time, basically the moment Sora got turned into a Heartless, what happens whenever you make a Heartless, you also make a Nobody. I think I've caused Cody enough damage to use a Pokeball. Yes. So the moment that a Heartless is created, if the heart is strong enough, it creates a Nobody. Who is Roxas' Nobody? I don't know. He has a Keyblade though, which doesn't mean anything in Kingdom Hearts. Like, every fucker gets a Keyblade eventually in Kingdom Hearts. Right. But he has a Keyblade, which definitely means he's not Sora's Heartless or Nobody. Christ. Anyways, we'll call this grass. We'll just start with like a dark green on the grass. I'll definitely have to mess around with these background colors because I don't know anything about backgrounds. Oh God. showing my entire ass here. Whoop. Let's grab all that. So, anyways. Yeah, it's way too bright. Let's desaturate that a bit. Whoop. Sure, that works for now. Dirt. Where was I? Roxas. Oh yeah. So over the course of 358 days, it takes place during both the shenanigans with Organization 13 and the Castle Oblivion, and over the course of let me get like a textured brush. A textured brush. Over the course of that time. And while that's all happening, Roxas, who is just like a low tier member of Organization 13 at this point, is just off doing missions for Organization 13. Not really knowing to what ends. It's just he's a powerful Heartless, so he gets to be at Organization 13. Realistically, they just want to use him to make more Keyblade wielders. And even more realistically, they want to use him for something else. What else? I don't know. We'll talk about it in Kingdom Hearts 3. While Roxas is doing his adventures, he meets another Keyblade user nobody. Oh my god, her name is Xion? Where does she come from? We'll figure that out too. Over the course of 358, you're doing these missions, you're going on these adventures, and all you're doing is you're just making Xehanort's dream of a bunch of Heartless to make Kingdom Hearts happen. Because it turns out Sora, during the course of the year he was asleep, isn't able to gather Heartless, and that's going to slow down Xemnas' plan. Did I say Xehanort? Xemnas is a totally different person, I promise. I'm sorry, everyone. This bit's going to keep going. So, but you find out eventually, after forming a friendship with Axel as well, one of the few, I think the only survivor from Castle Oblivion, for reasons he was working on betraying Xehanort and Xemnas and Organization 13 and all that stuff. But over the course of that whole thing, we'll call this doors. The door to Kingdom Hearts is light. But over the course of all this time, that stuff is happening. And you find out a bunch of stuff. You find out that Xion is not a real girl. What? No, she's a puppet that was made using Sora's memories from Castle Oblivion. And the only way they can bring Sora back is if they defeat Xion and destroy her and release Sora's memories so that they can be put back into Sora so Naminé can finish fixing what she broke in the first place, i.e. a whole-ass human being. Yup. That's what it's about. So you end up defeating Naminé, another person who just wanted to be a person but couldn't be a person because she was made by a puppet guy. Whose name I can't remember. Don't expect me to remember the name of all the organization members. Dear God, I'm lucky to remember half of them. Whoa, that's way too bright. I'm gonna start playing in this realm a little bit more. Well, the car is supposed to be yellow-ish, yellow-esque, whatever. That's good. I'm killing myself right now with psychic damage. I'm doing mental damage to myself. Makes sense to me? Yeah. So, Roxas, after having to kill one of his best friends, decides to also betray Organization 13. And in the process, gets put into a digital recreation. Oh, God. Gets put into a digital recreation of Twilight Town, the town where you and your homies would hang out after every mission. And while in the digital recreation of Twilight Town, which, by the way, this game takes place over the course of 358 and a half days, i.e. the reason why it's called Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2. The game takes place in that many days. And in the last 8 days of this time frame, Roxas believes that he has a bunch of friends in the town that are actual friends named Hayner, Pence, and Olette, and they have real versions of themselves and digital copies of themselves. And because everything has a heart, digital or not, they're all connected. So even though the real versions never met digital Roxas, they still end up having a sort of pseudo friendship with digital Roxas. And throughout this this happens actually after. Never mind. I'm not gonna get twisted. We're on the right path so far. During that last week is whenever the rest of Sora's memories are being stitched together, and Roxas, who is trapped in the digital world, is remembering that he worked with Organization 13 and finding out that he is just Sora's nobody, and for Sora to be complete again, he has to give up his body so that Sora can be whole and go on Sora's adventure. Welcome to the rest of Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm super high right now, and this is absolutely riveting. I'm happy for you, Ty. Oh, God. Kingdom Hearts 2! So now Sora, Donald, and Goofy, now that they've woken up from their year-long nappy bye, with their memories, now has to go on the exact same adventure they were already on to go find the king, save the town, and Mr. Krabs, and Riku, and Kairi. Actually, not Kairi. They think Kairi's fine. P.S. Kairi is fine. Currently, she won't be fine for long because eventually Axel's going to kidnap her for Organization 13, but he'll eventually unkidnap her and set her free, and they'll be cool again. And whatever. You just remember at some point Kairi gets kidnapped and then unkidnapped, and then at the end of the game she has a Keyblade now, even though she's useless with it, which is something that I get really, really mad about when we get to Kingdom Hearts 3. Don't worry about it, we're not there yet. In Kingdom Hearts 2, the exact same thing as Kingdom Hearts 1 happens. You're going on the exact same adventure. However, the plot's thickening. Why? Because Nomura definitely knows how to write a cohesive story, where you find out that the Xehanort that you fought in Kingdom Hearts 1 and the Xemnas that was the leader of Organization 13 that you worked for and then subsequently fought and lost to, even though you win the fight, but you lose to him in the end because plot reasons, in Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. That all happens, and you find out that he was actually a scientist who worked for a man named Xehanort. That's right, Xemnas worked for Xehanort, and Xehanort was a kind scientist old man who was just wanting to learn about the Door of the Darkness and about the Kingdom Hearts and all that stuff. And he has a computer that sends you to Tron World. Don't worry about it, Tron World's not important. You find out that you find out all those things, and then eventually you also find out that King Mickey made it out of the realm of darkness, which means at some point Riku made it out of the realm of darkness. He actually made it out of the realm of darkness almost immediately, and had an entire side plot in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. However, that side plot only exists to show off Clone Riku and how Clone Riku is going to be a character now. Yes, Riku has a clone, because everybody has to have some kind of weird duplicitous doppelganger in this fucking series. Anyways, moving on from the hair, somebody who seems to be Riku is kind of jumping in and helping you out, or maybe harming you. We don't really know. Except we do know, but it's not important at all, so I probably won't mention it again. Oh, my head hurts. So that happens, and we get to skip basically to the halfway point of Kingdom Hearts 2, just like in Kingdom Hearts 1, where we skip actually almost to the end. Because Hollow Bastion's like the second to last world you do in Kingdom Hearts 1. And that's where all the plot stuff really happens. But anyways, Kingdom Hearts 2, more plot stuff at the halfway point where you find out that... Maybe I'm out of order again. Who cares? Eventually, you find out that Xehanort is Xemnas and Xemnas is Xehanort, and that maybe Sora had a nobody that he couldn't have had, right? He's alive, is he? What? Also, Sora has some of Roxas's memories and emotions because Sora has to have all those things because Roxas is a part of him now and he's a part of Roxas. And boy howdy, when we get to the whole Roxas bit in a game that takes place 7 years before this one, oh boy, it's going to happen here pretty soon. Anyways, we get to Kingdom Hearts. Well, we're still in Kingdom Hearts 2. But we do the really freaking awesome 1000 Heartless fight in Kingdom Hearts 2. Goofy dies, I guess, and then he undies, I guess. He's the only Disney character who gets a fake out death because a character in there is a Disney character in the games who get real deaths. Lots of characters actually die at one point. We will get there. Which is surprising to me, but also kind of irritating for other reasons that guess what? We'll get there. But we're going to skip all the way to the end of Kingdom Hearts 2 because that's when we learn everything. We learn that the man who built the digital world that Roxas lived in for like a week and that was helping put Sora's memories back together was actually Xehanort. The real Xehanort, like the old man scientist Xehanort. Not the other Xehanort who just took Xehanort's name after he became a Heartless. Who became a Heartless? Xemnas became a Heartless and a nobody because he was also doing scientific studies to try and learn more about Kingdom Hearts. And his name is Xehanort. But why is his name Xehanort? Is that the name he was given at birth? Yeah, technically. That's who he was before he got turned into Xehanort Nobody and, or Xemnas Nobody and Xehanort. Heartless. Actually, no, wait. Xehanort was not the name of the scientist. I got that all wrong. That was Ansem. Ansem was the name of the scientist guy. Every time I said Xehanort, the old scientist guy, that's Ansem. I just now remembered. Because Xemnas, when you put an X in it and you move the letters around, is Ansem. And I was trying to find that connection in the middle of talking, and I found it. We're back, everybody. I put the pieces together. Kingdom Hearts! So, is light. So, now that I fixed that and you all know that and we don't have to worry about relearning anything that I accidentally told wrong, because why would I get anything mixed up in an off-the-dome remembering of Kingdom Hearts? You learn all that stuff. No, I need the background line art. Wait, is that the background line art? It is. Okay, I'm not crazy. But yeah, we learned that Ansem was the one who was putting everything back together and trying to fix Sora's memories to undo the sins of his past, which becomes a unnecessary recurring theme in this game. Oh, that connected all the way through. I'm gonna actually grab that too because I don't wanna pretend like that's anything. Cool. So, boop, boop. Boop. All right, cool. We'll name this Bumper. But you find out that Ansem's trying to put everything together. Ansem also ends up blowing a giant hole in a giant heart, aka Kingdom Hearts. Another Kingdom Hearts, not the same Kingdom Hearts, a different Kingdom Hearts than the one that was light in the first game. This one's actually a Kingdom Hearts made out of a bunch of hearts that Sora and the others ended up accidentally collecting for Xemnas because that was his big master plan, I guess, whatever. He ends up blowing a hole in that, and there's a whole thing there. And why is that color? That should actually be a darker color, I think, of this. Boop. And boop. There we go. And that's sky, so that can be blue. Make it a sky blue, probably, for the sky. Yeah. Christina, should the sky be sky blue?
Like,
Good answer. Good answer, champ. You did it. You nailed it. You got
I
it.
just saw something absolutely horrifying on Twitter, but now I'm gonna make you watch it too.
Okay, well, wait until the end of my synopsis
Later.
of Kingdom Hearts, which is so close to being over. I promise. That's a lie. I lied to you. I lied straight to your fucking faces. I need caffeine.
I could also use some more coffee, actually.
Oh, I'm jazzed.
Coffee?
Okay,
I
so.
could use more coffee.
Anyways, you end up defeating Zemnis, who turns into a giant castle. And Sora and everybody gets back together. Oh, and Riku at this whole time looked like Xehanort because he had a bunch of grief because he felt bad for betraying his friend, and he couldn't look him in the eyes. Because he couldn't look his friend in the eyes, he was wearing a bandana across his face to hide his eyes, but he only has that whenever he's little Riku. Whenever he's Xehanort Riku, he isn't wearing the bandana because he's wearing a mask over his whole body to show that he's not who he is. But then that comes off and he takes it off and he can see his friends again, and he has his best outfit in the entire series. Riku looks really cool in Kingdom Hearts 2. Honestly, all the characters look their best in Kingdom Hearts 2. Except for Kairi. I do like her 3 design quite a bit. Except for the bob cut. I think she looked a little bit better with the longer hair. Regardless. I just don't think that it worked out. I just don't think the short hair was a thing to go back to for Kairi. I thought it looked a little bit weird in that game. Anyways. Let's make this color, I think. And then we'll make it like red or whatever, because it's supposed to be like an emergency hatch or whatever. Who cares? I'm realizing there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. Who cares? All this in the background was an afterthought. Which I'm realizing now might have been a flaw. Anyways, everybody gets sent back to their respective islands, and the day is saved. But is it? Because while on the islands, they get a message in a bottle, which, now that I think about it, seems like a really inefficient way to contact somebody whenever you can just travel across literal dimensions. Anyways, they get a message in the bottle, and what is the message in the bottle about? The message in the bottle is about Kingdom Hearts Recoded, an entirely different game that takes place sometime between Kingdom Hearts 2 and all the other Kingdom Hearts games, where using the technology that they took from Ansem's journals that had data stored in them. The journals, aka literal physical books, had data stored in them, and using that data, they recreated a digital world with a digital Sora, and that game is entirely inconsequential, except to say there's more evildoers out there, and guess what? There's a secret real Xehanort. And how do we deal with the secret real Xehanort? And where is the secret real Xehanort even from? Let's go back in time. 8 in-game canonical years to Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, where we are now going to meet 3 new protagonists. Aqua, best character in the game that got absolutely shafted in the 3rd game. Terra, he's all right. And Ventus, who looks like Roxas. Why does Ventus look like Roxas? Why does he look like? We'll get there. So throughout the course of Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, it starts off with them being Keyblade masters in training, because in this world there's a lot more Keyblade masters, or at this time there's a lot more Keyblade masters. But they gotta figure out what's going on with the worlds. Why are the worlds being all funny and they're just disappearing for some reason? That's like kind of whack, isn't it? Isn't that kind of whack that they just disappear? Well, we gotta deal with that. And while they're dealing with that, Terra, who is basically in the same grade as Aqua, and Ventus is like a few years younger than them. While Terra becomes a certified Keyblade Master. She gets her Keyblade Master's license. Terra fails because he has too much darkness in his heart or whatever. Dude just needs to go see a therapist. Ventus is being bullied by this guy named Vanitas. Weird how his name is so similar to his. It's like weird. I'm sure there's nothing weird about it. It's weird. It's not. I'm sure it's nothing. Anyways, he's getting bullied by this guy named Vanitas, and then whenever his friends run off to other worlds, he's like, I gotta go find my friends, and he runs off with them to other worlds. Because even though he's not a certified Keyblade Master like the other ones, and Terra's also not a certified Keyblade Master, they all have access to their cool armor that also doubles as like that also turns their Keyblades into like cool hoverboards, except for Terra's, which is like a cool hover bike. And the game has a multiplayer mode where you get to use that armor, and it's really fun. And they didn't bring it back in any of the HD updates, which makes me sad. But they brought back crappy Mario Party, so I guess that's a thing. Don't play crappy Kingdom Hearts Mario Party. It sucks. Unless you're trying to 100% the game, in which case you have to play crappy Kingdom Hearts Mario Party. Because that's super cool and fun, and everybody wanted to be made to do that, Nomura. Thank you. Anyways, moving right on along. During the course of this game, you learn a bunch of things. Like you learn that Ventus was being worked on by Old Master Xehanort. Who's Old Master Xehanort? He's Old Master... Hey, puppies. Hey, buddies. Oh, you're exactly the little kick of serotonin I need. Oh, my brain hurts. Oh, you're biting my hand. I love you too, buddies. Here, play with your ball. Play with your little dangly ball. There you go. Not my hand. Play with the ball. So... Xehanort was one of the masters. He's friends with the other master, whose name I'm sure I'll remember at some point or another, but I don't remember it right now. Dear God, I don't remember it right now. Alright. Enough of that. Let's start shading. Let's do some shading. Let's start doing some shading. Oh boy. New layer. Make it completely white. And saturation. There we go. Alright, so. Sorry I didn't catch that. It's fine. So. I didn't catch the whole thing. So. Continuing on. During the course of the game, you learn that Ventus was experimented on by an evil old master Xehanort, because he's trying to find the Keyblade, spelled with the Roman numeral key-blade. And to do the Keyblade, he has to take a purely light heart and a purely dark heart and mash them together. And Ventus had a purely light heart. However, not being able to get it to work right, it left Ventus's heart fractured. And who was able to fix the fractured part of Ventus's pure light heart? Sora volunteered some of his overly pure heart whenever he was a itty bitty little baby boy to Ventus, which brought Ventus back to life out of his vegetative state and turned him back into a real boy. But the leftovers of that was Vanitas. And Vanitas, it looks like a grown-up Sora, even though Sora at this time is like 3 years old. Anyways, so Ventus and Sora have a history in that sense. Terra and Riku have a history because at one point Terra goes to Destiny Isle where he meets a young Riku and Sora, and he realizes that Riku is really strong and has like a future being a Keyblade Master potentially. And that happens. And then in Hollow Bastion, Aqua finds Kairi, and realizing that she's one of the 7 Princesses of Heart and that she's in trouble, she ends up sending Kairi to Destiny Island to protect her. Oh man, the trio is together, and this new trio is together, and they're having bad times because, man, it's weird how every time they go to a world, Aqua's fixing a problem that Terra made. Terra is causing a problem, trying to solve his problem, and Ventus is learning about all these problems as they happen, which kind of causes a riff. And then they kind of recreate it. They meet in Radiant Garden. What is Radiant Garden? It's Hollow Bastion. Before it becomes Hollow Bastion, it's called Radiant Garden. And then in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's called Radiant Garden again, because they're rebuilding Hollow Bastion to be Radiant Garden and to be chill again, even though you never actually play on Radiant Garden. But regardless, on Radiant Garden, that's where you find like all the scientists that become Organization 13 members. That's where like Lee is. Who's Lee? Oh, Lee is Axel, spelled Lea. But if you put an X in there and you move it around, then you get Axel. What's a Keyblade? It's a magic bopping stick. That's all it really is a magic bopping stick. Anyways. Oh, God. Scientist, Lee, Axel, magic bopping stick. Got it. All right. So, that's where all that lore comes from, and you find out that they're doing experimentations, and that's how they eventually turn themselves into Heartless. Or into nobodies. And they're all being weirdly mind-controlled, but not mind-controlled by Ansem, Xehanort, and Ansem, and Xehanort. Who knows? Anyways, we find out at the very end of the game that the Xehanort... Yes, sure, Aaron. That the old man Xehanort has been doing a timey-wimey fucky-wucky all over this game. The old man that you see at the very beginning of the game of Kingdom Hearts 1, who has a cutscene in the used to be Japan exclusive, but then whenever they did the remakes, then whenever they did the HD updates in America, the final mixes, those were the ones that had all of the games, that had like all the information from the games that they cut out during porting it over. That guy, the Xehanort for a little while, the Riku Xehanort, the Heartless Xehanort, and the Xehanort who worked for Ansem in the past, you find out that those are all the same Xehanort who's been doing time travel-y fucky-wuckies to make a bunch of extra Xehanorts in case Organization 13, his initial plan to create the Keyblade, goes sideways. And it did go sideways, so I guess he's a genius for making all these backup Xehanorts to make another Keyblade. Anyways, he needs more bodies. So who does he find? Terra. He finds Terra and turns Terra into another Xehanort. And that's how Terra's story in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep ends. Aqua's story in Birth by Sleep ends by getting drugged into the realm of darkness, taking Ventus's body and hiding it in Castle Oblivion. And why did she have to hide Ventus's body? Because Ventus sacrificed himself to fight Vanitas and keep Vanitas trapped for a little while, because Ventus and Vanitas alone could have been enough to make the Keyblade if they fought. And they did fight, but before the Keyblade was formed, Ventus was like, nah, I'm actually just gonna, like, nope out of here, like, and turn into a vegetable again, and you won't get what you want. And that's what happened. So now, our characters learn about all of this, and then we get Kingdom Hearts 3. DS, Dream Drop Distance. You see how it's 3 Ds and it was on the 3DS? Dream Drop Distance. You see how that happens? Now we're in Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. And frankly, the only thing you need to know is that by the end of this game, Riku is officially a Keyblade Master. Sora is not officially a Keyblade Master. Sora and Riku learn about all of the extra Xehanorts and the secret plan by the evil Xehanort to make another Kingdom Hearts and another Keyblade using a bunch of Xehanort copies. and that Lee is back and he's a Keyblade wielder now. He's not Axel anymore. He's Lee. He's a Keyblade wielder, even though, and he gets a cool new outfit, even though in Kingdom Hearts 3, he goes back to wearing the organization outfit and wanting to go by, no, he says he's going by Lee. Never mind. Anyways. Oh, God. Me too, dude. Oh yeah, and Sora was like the push for all of this, and they're trying to capture Zora and take him out of the picture because they're like, if Sora's around, we can't do it. He's too good. He'll stop us. And they almost did it. Ooh, they almost did it, but they failed because Riku saved the day. So Kingdom Hearts 3 starts out, and we find out a couple of things. One, Sora has depression. Sora straight up is depressed in Kingdom Hearts 3. I think they could have done a really good job making like an interesting story about how this kid who keeps failing and failing and failing despite the fact that he's trying his hardest, and this connection to everybody else could have been an interesting way to like bring him back from the brink. They don't really do that. To be completely honest, Steven Universe Future does what they should have done in Kingdom Hearts 3 better than Kingdom Hearts 3 did what it wasn't going to ever do, but it should have done. Regardless, you find out that Sora's kind of depressed, but he's still his goofy self. Riku and Mickey are off doing their thing, and Kairi, who has a Keyblade now and is like already kind of been shown to be at least okay, like able to hold her own fighting at least like regular dudes with their Keyblade. You find out that her and Axel are in a hyperbolic time chamber world made by freaking Merlin the Wizard from the Sword and the Stone, who we haven't mentioned yet somehow. She's literally in a hyperbolic time chamber world where she has basically as much time in the world to become a Keyblade Master as she can. And apparently, she becomes a Keyblade Master. Now, you hear me say apparently, and we're going to get to why I say apparently here in just a moment. And by in a moment, I mean probably in like 20 minutes. So, you know what? I can't draw, and I can't focus on shading and do this, so we're going to go to the camera mode for a second. Here we go. And, there we go. This is going to be more fun for everybody because we can see Cat now. So, as the entire reason we're doing Kingdom Hearts 3 is because we're trying to find the lost Keyblade Masters. Who are the lost Keyblade Masters? The lost Keyblade Masters are Aqua, Terra, and Ventus. Those three. Then we also have Aqua, Terra. Okay, I thought I might have said Roxas. Roxas is also one of the lost Keyblade members who looks like Ventus because when Sora became a Heartless and made a nobody, he looked like Ventus because Ventus gave part of his heart back to Sora to stop Vanitas, who looks like Sora because of Ventus. Anyways, Roxas and Ventus will exist at the same time as two different people with ostensibly the exact same personality, but different friend group, I guess. Xion, who is another lost Keyblade Master, apparently. That's them. And then you have the other Keyblade Masters of Axel, Kairi, Sora, Riku, and King Mickey, which makes 10 total. It was 7 lights, 13 darkness. Take Xion and Roxas out of there. They weren't accounting for those two. Yeah, okay. They weren't accounting for those two. Who is 10? That's... Maybe it was 9, and then that made 10. I don't know. I give up on doing math right now. Anyways, You can't shade without darkness. This is the darkness. This is Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is darkness. This is it. I'm in it right now. I'm in the realm of darkness at this current moment. Jesus Christ. So, they're off trying to save all the Keyblade Masters, and all this time they're doing more Disney World globe trotting in a worse format, because instead of going back to each world twice, they go to each world once, and they're longer, but I don't know, some of the charm is kind of gone by the way they formatted it. It wasn't as good. There's some Organization 13 members that are back that are going to become the new Xehanort bodies to make the 13 Darknesses, whatever. And throughout this entire thing, you end up finding Ventus. You end up finding Aqua, who is like an evil version of herself. You fight her and you free her while playing as Riku and King Mickey. And then you end up... And then Sora shows up for literally no discernible reason. There is no reason why Sora just knew to show up at this time. But he did. So Sora shows up and helps free Aqua in what is one of the better boss fights. Anyways, you free Aqua, and then no plot-related stuff happens for a long time. Until everybody, again, like no discernible reason, no phone call or anything on their gummy phones, which are just iPhones that look stupid. They look like you took iPhones and put one of those big Nerf, like, phone protectors that you would put on, like, a kid's iPad. It looked like one of those. That was the gummy phone. And no call on the gummy phone or anything, but she gets a hold of you guys somehow, and then you guys go save Ventus. And now you have Aqua, Ventus, Sora, Riku, Mickey, Axel, and Kairi. Boom, our 7 lights. That's enough to go take on Organization 13, the new Organization 13 this time. So, you go to the Keyblade Graveyard again. And what happens? All the good guys die. You lose. All the good guys die. And Sora, in Kingdom Hearts heaven, goes around and rebuilds his own heart by gliding around and collecting 100 and something fractals of yourself. And then you start putting all your friends' hearts back together, and you get to do your own timey-wimey oopsie-whoopsie and go back to before that happened, and then you go fight Organization 13, but for real this time. And as you fight the different members of Organization 13 in this giant maze where all your friends have gotten split up and everything, and you're kind of getting your party back together as you're doing this, you guys end up saving Terra. You guys end up saving Xion. Ventus shows up because in the background, like C or D, whatever letter plot you want to be at this point. Some of the bad guys from the old games who are good guys now who used to work for Ansem are building puppets again, like what Xion was in 358/2, but they're not building a new Xion. They're actually building a new body for Roxas. Roxas is taking over that body, and then he comes to help save Xion and everybody else. And now you've kind of flipped the script. Now it's a bunch of light and not a whole lot of darkness. But it's still just going to be Sora, Donald, and Goofy fighting the last few bad guys for some reason. But before all of this, Kairi, who is supposed to be essentially a Keyblade Master at this point, who we don't see her do anything cool. We don't do any cool tag team attacks. We don't get to play as her. Like, she doesn't do anything cool or substantial up to this point. And what happens? She gets murked at the very end of the game. Just so Sora can have a reason to get mad. Because Sora shouldn't already have been mad at this point. Anyway. You fight all the bad guys. You beat the game. You defeat Final Xemnas. And Sora saves Kairi. And everybody gets together on Destiny Island. But it's weird because like Sora like died to save Kairi, and then we look over at their tree that they always sit on, and it's Kairi and Sora, and they have their hands over each other because they're definitely in love, and it's a whole romance thing. That's super cute. Whatever. And then Sora just disappears. He's gone. It's smash cut, Sora gone. It is a zoom cut, and Sora's just gone for some reason. On to the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC, where it's just the same timey-wimey nonsense we already did, but a little bit different for some reason. And now you get to play as like Kairi, and you get to play as like, a bunch of different characters, and it's a pretty fun DLC. I once had somebody on a stream a long time ago tell me that the DLC was going to fix all the story. That person was embarrassingly wrong, because it did not fix the story at all. It left the story in the exact same damn place. There's a little bit more plot stuff about like the little movie they put that kind of basically just kind of wraps up what happened in the mobile phone game that takes place like 1,000 years before Kingdom Hearts or whatever. And that's kind of fun, I guess. But realistically, it's just setting up another MacGuffin for Kingdom Hearts 4 to be based off of. And in Kingdom Hearts 4, Sora is in a completely different world. It is basically Pandora's box, actually, Cam. You've basically nailed what it is. It is basically Pandora's box. And now in Kingdom Hearts 4, Sora is back, even though in an interview from like 2007 or 2004, these games were supposed to be kind of the end of Sora's story, and now Sora's going to be back again, I guess, whatever. I'm going to have to play it because it's a Kingdom Hearts game, and I'm trapped in this Stockholm Syndrome-esque Twilight Zone, Twilight Town, where I don't know if I'm real or a digital manifestation of some real clone of myself that's only a partial heart of somebody else that was like split apart and put back together, but I'm actually the leftovers of the original person that was split in half and put back together. Who even knows? And that's the plot of Kingdom Hearts. Any questions? Cool. Yeah, here we go. A little bit more serotonin. Look at the boy. Look at him. It's a little bit more serotonin. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to worry about any of this, my guy. I just got here. Can you start over? Is it true Nomura wanted Kingdom Hearts to go on forever? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Nomura's not a good writer. I hate to say it. Actually, I don't care to say it. Nomura's not a very good writer. So who's Sora? He's a kid. He's a victim is what he is. Sora's a victim. Let's just do like a head-on. Let's just do like a really just like head-on light, I guess. So realistically, not a ton's gonna be shaded. When does Noctis show up? In Kingdom Hearts 4, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Noctis is like one of those Final Fantasy characters who pop up in Kingdom Hearts 4, being just completely honest with you. Oh, we do need to switch back. Oh god, I was so I was so stressed out. Why did that actually stress me out though? It actually made me so tired. Would you recommend Kingdom Hearts? For the gameplay, every day of the week, dude. Every day of the week for the gameplay. Even Kingdom Hearts 1 is like it aged poorly in my opinion, gameplay wise, compared to the other ones. But it's still a really good action game. And then Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3 are really good. Although Kingdom Hearts 3 gets cheesed pretty easily by the magic in that game. Like the magic in Kingdom Hearts 3 really does kind of like break it a little bit. I didn't know how bad it broke it until I did a replay of the game because I hadn't played the DLC yet. So I was like, well, I have to play the DLC. So I replayed the game to play the DLC. And I did a magic run in that game. And like, yeah, dude. Speedrunners use the magic run for a reason. It makes the game so, so easy. But yeah, like as an action game, I highly recommend it. It's really good as an action game. But boy howdy. Oh god, that plot. Although, let me tell you, if you are playing it with a partner, it is really fun to make fun of. It is a great game to like sit down and just be like, this is so silly. It has a lot of really funny like plot elements to it that are pretty fun to make bits out of. That's a cast shadow. I actually want that one to stay hard. I love this ghost blender. It looks so nice. I mean, you want to talk about another game with a strange, convoluted plotline to it. Although at least Metal Gear Solid, I think, has like points to make that it doesn't get entirely lost on. Kingdom Hearts gets so lost in the plot. That's like my biggest critique about it, I think, is that like it has a plot and it gets super lost in it. Yeah, Metal Gear Solid ends, you're right. I forget what they call the arc that we were in. I think they called it like the dark something arc. I don't remember. I can summarize each game and its themes. Yeah. I mean, go ahead. I spent an hour summarizing Kingdom Hearts poorly. Why not? These aren't cast shadows, so they can be a little softer. Look like I need that. So a little bit of shape to them. Anyways, Nick, what have you been doing today, bud? Now that you're here.
Your mother.
Oh, Nick's in chat. What have you been doing today?
I've been working on this animatic for the Patreon thing. Oh crap! Now it leaked.
Oh no, my giant fan base.
Now the world.
I did see your thing about it, but I didn't talk about it because I was at work, and I was like, whatever. I'll ask him about it this weekend. Oh God. And Christina's here. We got the whole crew.
Wait, you're in Watch Party now, or are we? Oh wait, no, it was Watch Party before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just moved down.
I got.
But yeah, no. I was telling Christina like if my Hail Mary plan is this Patreon page, so doing a whole animatic for it.
Okay.
To promote it instead of just doing like a comic where I feel like people will just read it and they're like, okay. Whereas like if you have somewhat animation, people tend to watch things more.
You're right.
So, and this is like, you know, the first initial launch of it, so it's gotta be when it launches. Can't be like, you know, launch it and then put this up later.
Yeah. MGS1 is about how you shouldn't be ruled by your genes and that we humans have the ability to choose our own destiny. War nukes are bad. MGS2 is about mimetics and the digital age and how we should try to pass on our own legacy and think for ourselves in the face of people trying to control mimetics and trends. MGS3 is about how our morality is dictated by the times and how current climate and how yesterday's good can be tomorrow's evil. Cool. I do want to play the Metal Gear Solid games at some point. I just don't know when I would play them. I have so many games I want to play.
You don't have friends.
What? What are
I'm
you
just telling you the harsh truth, Cody.
That I don't have rhymes? What did you say?
I said friends. I was just yelling.
Oh.
Don't have friends. I was just yelling it.
But I thought we were friends.
There's description right now.
No!
Yeah.
I can't help it.
Renew it.
I can't help it. Medical bills, Nick.
Which medical bills?
Whenever I went to the ER a couple months ago for my hypertension, apparently, that I have now if I don't watch what I eat.
Yeah. It's not free?
No. As it turns
They
out,
want us to live?
no. They want us to live long enough to be financially viable for them, and then once that's done, bye. Once we no longer make them any money, what's the point in us being around?
This is some old bullshit. This is some old bullshit. What were they?
I don't know. What were you doing again?
I'll never knew. Dude, I can't wait for the Scott Pilgrim anime.
I know. Scott Pilgrim the anime is going to be so good.
Next week's Castlevania.
Ah! Nick, are we going to binge... Are we going to binge all of Castlevania together?
Are we?
Are
We
we?
just finished the last season of Dota, so now they'll give us some new anime, new American, whatever you want to call them. Do we have a name for that genre yet?
I think people just say American anime.
Nukes are really bad.
Avatar. Got it with. Yeah, I don't care. If you want to binge it, I don't care. If it lets us binge it.
Damn. Nice,
Netflix
Aaron.
better not be like, only half of it. I'll be like,
Rising is just watered down MGS2? Huh.
oh, you're right.
Yeah. Boy, howdy.
Oh,
Nick, how long have you been here?
Been what?
Like, been...
Chat, or-
Yeah, like, just been listening to the stream.
Like on like. Oh, I came in when you were like in the middle of that Kingdom Hearts Xenoblade thing. I just got here.
Kingdom Hearts Xenoblade? I don't know the
what
plot to
you're doing.
Xenoblade. Don't ask me about that one. I ain't got answers for you there.
It was like Kingdom Hearts, and then you brought up some other Shion and
Oh, Xehanort and Shion characters and stuff.
Shamwam.
Those are just
I've
characters.
seen on TV.
ShamWow.
I just
Aaron says hi, by the
ShamWow
way,
was in
Nick.
Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I don't know, Aaron. I don't know, Aaron.
Wow.
Ah, what's up, Aaron?
He quits streaming and just forgets everybody he ever knew.
I delete information. I don't know if streaming would be one of the perks. No, I think we decide all the perks for the Patreon page. Just actually posting up stuff. So I need to like post some stuff after I finish this. Oh God. Let's see. I've been thinking more about that story with the demon that makes a deal with a human to teach them to be an artist.
I remember you talking about
That's
that.
a funny. Yeah, I've been thinking about like story points and building around it. Building around it. Okay. I looked in my kitchen, saw something moving in the dark, but it's Bree.
Oh, speaking of things that you would see in the dark, my mom's fiance finally came and got his coat rack out of the
Oh yeah, that creepy thing.
yeah.
with the human silhouette
I think they
guy.
made a human silhouette.
It's
that-
creepy.
That's finally out of my house. So I don't have that.
What was I gonna say?
I don't have that terrifying thing in here
Um,
anymore.
That is terrifying. I was gonna say that what was it?
I
Last
love-
night, it was me and Nick and Ben in chat, and I heard like this loud ass noise outside, and we looked, and there's a car. So our neighbor's got a Carvana car like a week ago,
Uh-huh.
and the car alarm went off continuously for like a day,
Oh god.
like off and on for like a day and a half, and then they just stopped driving it. And in the middle of the night last night, this is like 5 or 6 days after they got it. And I knew you can test the car out for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Carvana came at like 1:30 in the night and picked it up and drove away with it. Like, I was still awake because.
Wow.
But I don't know why they came in the middle of the fucking night to go get it. It was
I
creepy.
mean-
It was like they were getting repoed.
I guess this is when they decided to do it.
It's weird.
It's a very strange time to have done it. You're correct.
It was loud as F too. Like, there's no way anyone didn't hear that. It was very strange. But I know Carvana like will let you try the car out, and I guess they
Yeah,
did it.
yeah,
Maybe they just couldn't figure out how to like.
Keep the car
stop
alarm
the
from
car
going
alarm.
off.
I don't know. I mean, because you never know, those cars could be busted.
Oh
ass
yeah,
cars.
no,
Oh,
for sure. Those cars could be whatever. You're not wrong
Yeah.
about that.
So maybe the car was broken. I think they got it for their son, which was nice because it was a BMW, like that little square BMW electric thing.
They got it for their
One of
son,
those, like-
Donatello.
No, not wrong house. Different house.
Teenage Mutant.
Different house. Hey, getting over 8 o'clock.
How did you? By the way, how did you know that kid was Donatello?
Oh, because my neighbor posted to her Facebook that they had a so there was a party like a week and a half back, and like we could hear it because there's like there's like a jillion kids back there. It sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
So my neighbor posted. I'm Facebook friends with her, and she posted like what a better way to to celebrate your son's friend being the voice of Donatello than throwing like
Oh,
swim
it
team
was
together.
okay. It was a party for celebrating the movie coming out and stuff. Okay.
Well, I think it was a party just to all hang out, like because it was mostly her son's swim team. But
Oh, okay.
the kid who plays Donatello is on that swim team, so they had a big old pool party in the back of her house, and they got a bunch of pizzas, and then watched Mutant Mayhem.
Okay, gotcha.
What?
And that was what that was.
It's pretty
I want some
sick.
pizza now.
I'm actually making an oven pizza tonight.
I'm gonna have
Totally
to.
what I'm
I'm
doing.
gonna have to get off here in a minute to start my pizza. Yeah.
Are we all having pizza?
I always have pizza on movie nights. That's nothing new for me.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. We did a big ass stir fry last night, and I cannot do that again. It takes so long to clean up afterwards, so. It was good. It was a ton of food, and I don't need to do it again for a while. Also, I'm out of crab.
How Sora fights his Xerxes and his nobody Xenomorph.
Ooh.
The thing is, whenever you say Xerxes, I think of King Xerxes from fucking
300?
yeah.
Yeah. Giant
Xerxes.
8'5" man of some sort.
Oh, yeah. I just think of South Park.
Yeah, I do too. There's also that. I'm freaking hungry again. I guess my lunch wasn't big enough. I forced myself not to snack. I'm just freaking munchy.
I only ate 2 babies.
I told you to stop eating babies, dude. What about babies?
They were.
Isn't pizza
8 times
historically a
strong.
Pizza is a history. It's like Taco Tuesday. It just has kind of worked its way into being that day's food.
Yeah.
I used to actually always get pizza every Friday before movie night. I mean, like way before.
I mean, we made getting food out like a movie night thing. So, but today, because the kitchen's done, we've just been cooking as much as we can. So.
Believe us, we know you always go out to get food on movie night.
Well, food usually comes to us, technically.
Oh.
Yeah, they get it delivered.
Technically.
Or
we don't do that
they
much
used to do
anymore.
that thing where they're like, we went to the bar and it was crowded on a Friday.
Can you believe it?
That bar,
We're gonna be
low-key, that
we're gonna
bar-
for some unknown reason be late to movie night. We have no idea how this
Actually,
possibly
we
happened.
We're pretty much officially done going there. If we don't get there like right at 5 when people start like showing up big time, we just don't go anymore on Fridays. It's that place is so popular now. It's impossible. Like it's a 2-hour wait.
There's a few times you did that with Story, and it's like, Christina, it's Friday.
I know. But
The old
no,
days of
the
going out
tiki
after
bar.
work.
Part of me almost misses the way that bar was before, because at least you could get in. Now it's like
I know what I don't
It's
even understand
so-
why it's so popular. It's
I don't know what it is, but everyone has to be in there at all times. And oh, we didn't tell you the secret sauce is gone, Nick. You know those seats on the right side of the bar where you can just go and sit down?
no, they got
No,
rid of
they're
it.
seating now. So the only place you can walk in and sit is all the way in that lounge area, way in the ass back, and you know it's never going to be available.
I wonder if somebody
Yeah, the secret
I wonder
sauce
if
is gone.
somebody moderately popular posted a TikTok about that place.
No, I don't know, because the people who are the clientele aren't TikTokers. Believe me. The people who eat there are not TikTokers.
Yeah, they're,
Guarantee you that. It's all a lot of older crowd and like people our age, people a little bit younger than us, and people a lot a bit older than us.
You only need one.
Yeah, they're nom-nommers, you know? Nom-nom.
Nom-nommers. How we call them these days?
It almost sounds like a slur.
It sounds like a slur.
Sounds like a weird preschool term. Nah, it
Don't
sounds a
touch
little
the ground.
racist.
The ground.
Nick's like, no, they're right.
Get them nom-nommers.
God, don't. Not on my stream.
Yeah, I'm
Get
gonna
them
need
eating on
to
my part.
got some issues going on. Whoop.
I don't think I have any pizza deals.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
What are you doing ominously sitting in the kitchen?
Who, the cat? Oh, his cat.
He said,
Which
"What are
one?
you doing?
Bigger,
What are you
not
doing?
Me. She
Ominous."
doesn't normally sit in the kitchen.
Oh no.
Ominous. Sometimes she'll do it if she sees a bug. That's what I think she saw something. Ugh, tired of drawing myself. Boo. Guy stinks. This guy stinks. I think this is gonna be almost like 3 minutes.
I drew on the wrong layer, Cam. I drew a lot on the wrong layer.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Luckily, it was shadow and all in grayscale, so I might be able to get away with just merging it to the other shadow layer. And then recoloring this layer.
Nope. Don't be on the ground.
Wait, what game are you playing, Christina? Star?
Titanfall. I'll play some Starfield later. I'm doing Titanfall right now.
Oh. Well, because you said rounds.
I've had the itch. What?
Well, because you kept saying rounds, and I was like, what game has rounds?
I'll deal with it when I get done shading. But I think I can just fix it by putting it all on by
I think I can deal with
I
that.
think I can fix it. I think I can fix it. I think I can fix it. Nick, I swear to fucking God. I swear to God.
Whoa,
Nick.
whoa, whoa! Not on your channel.
No, I said you can't say things that sound like slurs. You can be as blasphemous as you want.
Dear Lord Nam. Dear Lord Nam Nam.
Oh God. I feel like a vein in my neck stretching. Kingdom Hearts has done irreparable damage to my mental health today.
You talked about it for 45 minutes.
Oh God, it's how long it takes.
Kind of true. Tsunomore's kind of a dick.
There's no mercy when it comes to talking about Kingdom Hearts. Nomura won't let you have it.
You just can't write a story without getting.
How did I miss?
convoluted.
He can't. I'm like, oh God. Never put your heroes on a pedestal because they'll turn out to be Nomura in a trench coat.
And some zippers.
And you'll find a lot of zippers. So many zippers. And you'll find out they don't actually know how to write a story.
Oh, I got stuck.
All I did was make a joke. You didn't need to do a TED Talk. Hold on.
You didn't call out. That's funny if you are.
No. I'm about to call Cam out.
Yeah, Cam. About to get called out soon. Please, no, not like this. No, please.
Your words,
I got some
Cam.
sugar.
Your words, dude. It might have been a joke, but your jokes have consequences. The things you say have consequences, Cam.
You.
Because no one can / should be able to do that. One man has too much power in this world.
Oh my God. There are 5 dudes in there.
That cat shadow would definitely just cover up all that. No point in doing anything else with it. Hee 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 ha ha ha. Texas doesn't have a tone. I feel like you could have done something like, I don't know, put it in quotes or something, like air quoted or something. That would have been enough for me to be like, oh, he's joking. He's not actually challenging my knowledge on this.
Ugh. Wait, we have wall hang?
Okay. No, I can't really use that again. Can I?
Oh, so close.
Oh, no, it looks weird. I can't do that. Nope, got to redo those layers. P.S. P.S.
We got the victory.
Yeah, you didn't. You really didn't say, hold on, it was a joke. Stop. You just let me keep suffering. My blood is on your hands. My hands is on your blood. What?
What?
Cam EQing didn't do that. Cam's a DJ now. Okay. Alright, I have to recolor the... Okay, it's just one color that I've got to redo, so that's not that big of a deal. Is it annoying? Yes. Is it a big deal? Yes. Okay. There. Dot and dot. Back to the old gouache brush. Back to the gouache brush mines.
Don't assassinate people, bro. Not in this game type. Let's do it.
We're in a time of peace and mechanical warfare. I just apologize profusely. That's how I would handle warfare.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
There's all the people. Oh! Nice shot. How do these motherfuckers... Ben, how do you wall hang? If you have wall hang available.
You hang on the wall.
Oh, I know that, but what do you push to do it?
The wall hang button.
All button.
You guys are very helpful.
I hate that we're the same person, Nick.
You're all definitely the same person.
You have to spell wall with the buttons.
It's like typing of the dead, but with a wall. So wait, were you apologizing to Cody or everyone else? I'm the only one who suffered, Cam. Or Aaron.
Ooh, wait.
Is there an echo? Oh, when me and Nick hang out, it does kind of turn into an echo sometimes. If we start making the same bits, which happens a lot. I mean, no, me and Nick never make the same jokes. We're both very original with our comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's playing on McDonald's Wi-Fi. That's cheating.
Yeah, McDonald's got that good
McDonald's has
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi now?
God damn it.
Dude, I was talking to some other people and we came up with this a menu at McDonald's cheaper than the value menu. It's called the McStruggle menu.
Get me on that
Sometimes it's get the McStruggle.
Get me on that
McStruggle menu.
Get me on that McStruggle menu, dude. Alright.
Can I get 2 packs of pepper this time, please?
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, I didn't see him. He is definitely playing on not this country's.
No,
Not this country's
didn't
server.
see him.
How dare you? I saw that man's kill. Look at him just juggle around.
Juggle.
I don't think he's even playing on this planet.
Not this planet. I'm
Oh,
not yawning, you're yawning.
Alright, and then we need another clipping
won't let it.
mask.
I
And
used to be a clipping mask.
shadow. I've been doing this thing lately where, and I know this isn't like a crazy new thing, but I've been enjoying it, where I do a different color shadow for the skin versus the clothing.
What? No way, bro. That's so innovative and cool. No, it's not. Yeah. I do that sometimes depending on the color of the clothes. So for example, I usually use purple shadows, but it doesn't work too well on grays and blacks. Purple shadows are cool.
I do it because it keeps the skin tones from looking so washed out to me.
That's why I usually use purple shadow.
Hit him.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts on PC is a collection now, yes.
What's our table? 608, I think. Nah, I'll update it on Monday because I want to upload this. Monday. Fiona and Cake is trending. Wow.
Fiona and Cake's pretty good so far.
Really good.
I've been really enjoying it. Y'all been watching Fiona and Cake? It's good.
What did he cake?
What did he cake? Let's see. Just preface, I played Dead Space 1, 2 back to back. However, I was really burned out with Dead Space near the end of DS2. So my question is, if that was bad, how will Kingdom Hearts be? Kingdom Hearts, I think there's enough difference between each of the games, like gameplay-wise, where like, because each one of them does throw different gameplay mechanics at you, that I think it's going to... That gameplay-wise, I don't think it gets that boring between games, because each one's like a different take on Sora's abilities and such. At least in like 1, 2, and 3. Some of the other games, they kind of mix up some of the different elements, and they become a little bit harder to track, or they become a little bit more basic, in my opinion. The spin-off games can be a little touch and go, I think, when it comes to that idea. But for the most part, I think they age rather well. Or I think the gameplay is like varied enough between game to game that you'll be all right. Okay. Oh God. All right. All right. Next time I work on this guy, I'll finish up more of the details and figure out what I'm doing with the background. But I'm going to go make pizza before movie night. So I'm going to go buy stream. We got 6 people. Is there anybody online who like is small enough that we could raid and it'd be like a decent raid?
Bree, I'm going to tackle you. I swear to God.
Based is playing Starfield, and I haven't talked to Based in a long time. How many people he got? Based is not streaming Starfield. It was 14 days ago. Twitch update.
Come on.
I'll just go to the regular Twitch page. Shut up, ad for Peacock. Kansta streaming? What's Kansta streaming? What are you doing, Kansta? Oh. That's not who I thought that was. Are you just doing anime stuff? I won't know until this ad is over. Oh no, they're doing a whole thing. We're gonna raid Momopachi. I actually like Momopachi stuff a lot too, so this will be a fun raid. Whoop. Raid Momopachi. And goodbye.
Are you